Yep.
Let me pull up the thing here. On this episode of the Culture Smash Cast, we mourn the loss of a Hollywood icon.
I thought I thought that's what I was doing.
Yeah, you're
Oh,
doing Anaconda,
I'm doing
Steven.
Anaconda? All right. All
I'm
right,
like,
then.
I know
All
I
right.
didn't mess this up.
All right, then fine. Fine. I'll do Anaconda. All right. Here we go. On this episode of the Culture Smash. Fuck, man.
Yeah, you want to try that one more time? You want to give
One
that a go?
second. My shit is moving over here. My shit is moving. All right. Here we go. It's only been a month, damn it.
Oh man, you know how to do this. Come on.
What's up, Sydney? How you doing? All right, here we go. Are you sure? Are you sure I do? Because I'm not sure. All right, here we go. On this episode of the Culture Smash Cast, Anaconda makes a triumphant return for Christmas.
A Hollywood legend finally kicks it.
And a Film Bowl update, also known as How Bad Did Nathan Lose?
It's the Culture Smash Cast, episode 679 for September the 17th, 2025. I'm Stephen Lackey, editor of the Culture Smash Cast, and somewhat of a fuck up, but let's go. Tina?
Jesus Christ. I'm Tina Qualls, contributor to Culturesmash.
Man, we're just all over the place tonight.
I think Tina forgot her last name for a second.
We are all over the place, ladies.
And-
It is a
and Zach.
Wednesday. Yeah, I'm here. I think I'm the only one actually on it, but then again,
Leave it
Are
to
you?
Special
I
dumbass
don't know.
to be the only professional.
Because you didn't even say your name, you just said you're on it, so I don't think you're very much on it.
what
Go
was
ahead.
a professional dumbass?
I hope you know I'm not editing any of this. It's
Good.
Just, it's just
Good.
staying.
It should stay. It's gold.
All right, let's see if I can get through this stuff. Join us every Wednesday night live on YouTube and Twitch, starting at around 7, probably 7:15, maybe sometime 7:30 CST. Follow us on your platform of choice and be notified when the show goes live. Special thanks to Skinny Mixes for supporting the Culture Smash Cast. Skinny Mixes are coffee, cocktail, and dessert syrups that are 0 sugar, 0 calories, and 0 to 2 carbs. Head on over to skinnymixes.com and try some of their drink and dessert syrups, such as the white chocolate, salted dark chocolate, and salted caramel. They also feature a variety of cocktail mixers and water infusions. Spice up your coffee or cocktail with less sugar, calories, and carbs. Use promo code CULTURESMASH for a 15% discount. Look, I didn't fuck that up. All right, it's been a hot minute. Tina, what have you been up to? We haven't seen you in a while.
Oh, man. So, we went to Dragon Con.
Yeah,
Had a
how about
blast.
that?
Oh, we had a blast. It was great. Dragon Con's always a lot of fun. Got the COVID from said
Not the
Dragon
Rona.
Con.
Yeah.
But I was over it in time to go to Tampa for My Chemical Romance and then hop on over to Orlando for my first ever Halloween Horror Nights.
All right, so which of the... You have 3 major events. You had Dragon Con, My Chemical Romance, and Halloween Horror Nights. Which was the most fun?
Oh, God. I would have to say the one that's going to live on in my memory for more is probably My Chemical Romance.
Makes
Because
sense.
not only did I see My Chemical Romance, which I've wanted to see them since I was like a teenager, middle school level, when they first came out with I'm Not Okay. But not only did I go see them, but the band that was opening for them was Evanescence, which was
Oh,
another
damn.
top tier, like, got me through some shit in high school.
What a show.
Yeah, so within the second song of Amy Lee just belting out Going Under, I am crying and snot forming, and I'm screaming, singing my heart out, and my brother looks over and he's laughing at me, and he's also crying. It was wonderful. And whoever says, like, if anybody ever tries to say, oh yeah, Gerard Way was never a theater kid, no, he was. The production level for the concert was astounding. Like, it was just wonderful. I'm bucket list item checked off. It was great.
All right. So for anybody who doesn't know, Dragon Con is a very large. They've got to be at 150,000 attendees or something like that now.
Close to, yeah.
Um, it's kind of like San Diego Comic Con, but less about trade show stuff and more about fan based programming. But still, you get big celebrities there, and I don't think you get as many like major Hollywood announcements and stuff like that.
No, Dragon Con is definitely more for the fans to have a good time, as opposed to announcements, what to look forward to. It is definitely a costume focused event. Like, people pull out these stops for Dragon Con. In 2024, they had approximately 72,000. So, yeah.
Oh, that's actually down a little bit.
Yeah, it's the peak was 2019, right before the pandemic, at 85,000. So,
All right,
but
still a very large show.
it's huge. It's spread across like 4 or 5 different hotels in downtown Atlanta. Not only that, but it takes over 2 of the America Mart buildings. Huge food court, huge dealer room, artist alley, that kind of thing.
Well, the dealer room's usually multiple floors.
Yeah,
It's just so
this
big.
year it was 4 floors for dealers, and then a separate area for artists, which was huge.
That's wild. It's wild. I haven't been to Dragon Con in a while. I've thought about going again. It just feels a little like sensory overload post lockdown.
Yeah.
You get around that many people, you're going to end up with the Rona, and I don't want it. I don't want it. I've had it a couple of times.
Had that experience of going to a con and getting Rona?
No, I've never gotten. I haven't gone to a con and gotten Rona. Well. Okay. See where I did get COVID. I guess
that was a con.
Technically, it is. It feels like something different because it's a tattoo show primarily with a dealer room. It's not really, but it is. It is a con. It's a very small one though. But sure enough, yeah, that sucked. Zach and I and a couple of other friends went to the Tattoo and Horror Show here a few years ago, and 2 of us walked away. Me and our friend Catherine walked away with the Rona, and that sucked. So I can imagine that must have sucked for you.
It hit me hard because, like, the day after, so Tuesday, because Dragon Con always happens Labor Day weekend. So Tuesday, I'm at work, and I just can't. So I end up calling out of work. Wednesday, I'm like, okay, I got to power through because I have a lot of PTO coming up because I'm about to go to Tampa. And I'm falling asleep at my computer. I'm so lethargic. I try to get up and move. I can't. So I call out for that Thursday and Friday. And I slept for roughly around from 6 p.m. on Wednesday until about 2 p.m. on Thursday. Like, I was dead.
Damn.
Nico also got it, but it luckily didn't hit him as bad. But my brother was coming in he was flying into Atlanta so that we could drive down to Tampa for My Chemical Romance. And I was making sure I was testing every day. And luckily, the day or 2 before he was supposed to come down, I was clear.
Yeah.
But then Nico was still testing positive. So we were trying to keep him away from Nico. Unfortunately, my brother now has COVID. Yep.
I'm not gonna lie, I love you guys, but if that was the case, I would have canceled my fucking trip.
Honestly, I tried to be like, hey, do you want to just cancel your ticket and fly down to Tampa? Because at that point, I was clear.
Yeah, that's what he should have done.
But at that point, it was like within 24 hours notice, and
would have been tough to do.
Yeah,
it would have been tough to. That sucks. Sorry to hear that.
But he's starting a new job this week, so he didn't get to go to Hollywood Horror Nights with me.
Oh man! So I want to get to Halloween Horror Nights in a minute, but before we go to that, I want to know. I don't know what you guys tend to focus on, but if you really wanted to be like full on starfucker, you could at Dragon Con because the celebrities come. But I'm just curious what you guys focused on and what was probably the highlight for you.
Like Starfucker? What?
You can meet all the celebrities, and yeah, they're known to be a little loosey goosey at times. For
Don't
me,
tell me, Zach, you haven't heard the term starfucker.
I have not.
That's somebody who really likes the celebrity life. They
Yeah.
really want to meet the celebrities, really want to get close to them, stuff like that. Yeah.
Honest to God, never heard of it.
Wow, the meme king over here hasn't heard an old ass term like starfucker. That's wild.
That's
All
why
right.
I was like, what?
All right, continue.
for me, I went to go see some friends that I hadn't seen in a while, and there were a couple of tracks in the horror and paranormal, a couple of panels in the horror and paranormal tracks that I wanted to go to. I had Nico go with me to one panel that was specifically on Fox Hollow Farms, which on Hulu there's a documentary called The Fox Hollow Murders, and it has behind the scenes. You would have loved it, Stephen, just because the guy who was running the panel put out the pretty much definitive first book on the Fox Hollow Murders, and he had a lot of behind the scenes interview footage of that one guy in the documentary that's super fucking creepy. He has never before seen footage of him and them walking around the house, and yeah, it's. But Nico went into that completely blind, and he looks out. He goes, "What the fuck?"
So how was that documentary? It's kind of been in my periphery for a while, but I haven't watched it.
It was okay. It was okay. Yeah, it's a 4-part miniseries, 4 episodes. The last 2 episodes are really where it's at because that's when they bring in the creepy guy, and you're just like, oh, you had something to do with it. God damn it. But one of the panels that I really wanted to go to, I got turned away from. It was at capacity. I went 30 minutes before, and it was an A24 panel basically talking about A24, how it started out with horror and where it is now with horror and the differences between that.
I was about to say, A24 did not start out in horror. But
no, like the horror that it did start putting out, and then versus what it is nowadays and how it's a bit more mainstream palatable. I don't know. I wasn't able to go
back.
Into the convention.
They've gone too far. Go back.
I wasn't able to get into the panel to like actually see what they're talking about, but the panel description was that. But I also went to a Lovecraftian horror and film, so added some 2 watches on my 2-watch TBR. So,
all right. You I think probably did it the right way. It's better to really go and go for those like more niche type of programming tracks, because if you go for the celebrity shows, like the big celebrity panels, you're going to end up waiting in line for those for hours sometimes. If you want to sit and get in, you have to get in line early. What's that?
D&D, all the D&D panels were completely maxed out.
Oh wow. All right.
Yeah. So that was also a thing. And they always have like this big Saturday parade, which we stayed home Saturday morning just so we could watch it streaming.
Yeah. So that parade always happens at like 10 o'clock in the morning, which seems like it's not late, but at a convention, or seems like it's not early, but at a convention, that's early.
Yeah.
Because you got to be down there an hour and a half early to get a good spot.
Yeah.
In the hotels, it's really cool because you can watch it on the TVs.
Yeah.
So, sidebar, you guys have 3 weeks to stay healthy and not get Rona or anything else.
We don't really have much else coming up in those 3 weeks, so...
Thank goodness, because we have the 12 hours of terror. And if you follow
and trust me, if we do somehow get it, I'm canceling my ticket. I'm not going to spread the Rona.
Remind me to ask you something about that before we log off at the end after the show's done.
I will try.
All right, so then you went... I'm jealous because I'm sitting over here doing nothing, but then you went to Halloween Horror Nights, which is a favorite event of the year for me. But it's also a very expensive event to do. But if you like haunted attractions, it really is, in my opinion, peak.
It was really fun. It was really cool. It was my first time doing it. I actually chose, like, apparently one of the cheaper days because I did it, like, the Sunday within the first, like, 2 weeks of opening.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently it's, like, one of the cheapest days.
Probably.
But I went with my sister-in-law and a lot of her friends. Because I mean, Tampa and Orlando is just an hour and a half drive.
Right.
So
Quick sidebar for a side note for anybody who doesn't know. Halloween Horror Nights is at Universal Studios in Orlando, and basically they turn the entire theme park into a variety of haunted attractions. They'll have
yeah,
multiple haunted house attractions, and then as you go through the park from attraction to attraction, there'll be areas of the park that they've turned into scare zones where there'll be
hmm
random scare actors that jump out and scare the shit out of you while you walk.
they
And
have
this is
shows.
Universal
Yeah,
Studios, so this is cinema level effects and
yes.
art. So it's you're seeing like peak. Like this is not your garbage bag haunted
This
house.
isn't somebody just spent a shit ton of money on Spirit of Halloween costumes. No, this is
Yes.
like TV level production.
Not to hate on a garbage bag haunted house, because that shit's scary. That shit's scary. But yeah, so what would you say was your favorite like haunted house haunt
Okay,
attraction
so I
within
did
there?
only get to do three because I did not get a fast pass. I went pretty much with the cheapest available options.
Yeah,
But I got to do Fallout, which was why I bought a ticket in the first place.
yeah.
They did the Fallout house. That was number one uh, first house of the night. And that one was really good. It was definitely walking through the plot of the first season for sure. Um,
See,
I would
but
hope.
that's one of the ones that I kind of have a problem with because I feel I liked season one of Fallout. I liked it, but it is not horror. It's science fiction. It's dystopian science fiction. It's not to me horror.
yeah,
But
it definitely went with
Yeah.
more of like, here's the attack on the vault in the beginning. Here's
hmm
the ghouls in the freezer and all that stuff. Here's some Brotherhood of Steel power armors.
hmm
Um, but that like again that was the main reason I purchased a ticket. And out of the three that I visited, it was probably my least favorite house. It was still good,
Yeah.
but it was my least favorite because I then did Galkin, which was the Norse monsters of the North. That was really cool. At the very end, it had this. So you're walking through a forest, and then you're going through like a burning Viking village that's being attacked by like werewolves and monsters. And then you're going at the end. You go under this huge animatronic skeletal skull of like an elder god, and it's like laughing and wah 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 wah. But like,
I love those because it's not based on IP. That's just some
yeah,
shit that they came up with. So
and
that's cool. I'm glad
it's
that was
something
good.
that really shows their creativity, and the set work was beautiful.
Yeah.
Um, but my favorite one that I went through was uh, La Artiste, which was the Spanish haunting one. Um, Walking in, you're just engulfed in this Spanish hacienda with like moss hanging down and like the lighting was on point. Um, all throughout the park, the fog machines, the smoke machines that they used, it kind of smelled like feet. Um, so it took me a while to get used to that, but it was that one actually scared me a couple times, which I think my sister-in-law was expecting me to like scream when I'm scared. But if you like pop out at me and get me, I'm like, ugh.
I was gonna say you don't seem like somebody who screams like that.
Nope, I go,
Yeah.
ugh. So like even the scare actors didn't know if they scared me or not because I'm just like, but then I they do have some of the rides open. One of which is the Mummy, Revenge of the
Yeah.
Mummy. So I rode that one, and that one was a lot of fun. But
It's one of the better rides in the park, so I'm glad you got to ride that one.
yeah, the food. So I went to the Clown Cafe, which is
hmm
Terrifier themed. And I got Sienna's burnt angel wings, which the I was afraid that the because it's listed as spicy bourbon glaze. I was like, oh, I don't know if it's gonna be like mid on spicy. I don't know if it's like here, let's hurt people spicy, but I'll try it and because I'm hungry. It was actually pretty good. It had a nice kick, but not overpowering. You definitely got the bourbon taste. And the wings were not soggy. That's the thing. If it has a glaze, I'm worried about soggy wings. Um, then I got the sunflower sunglasses, which were mid. Um, I liked the little bit of raspberry in the center, but that was pretty much it. But I split the Yum Yum deviled eggs, which are a Fallout dessert. Um, they're panna cotta. They're coconut panna cotta with a pineapple whip in the center for the egg yolk, sprinkled with tahini.
Oh, I love that. That's good.
And oh man, I could have eaten like a dozen of those, like real deviled eggs. I could have eaten a dozen of those.
I love deviled eggs.
They were phenomenal.
Well,
I wanted to do Jason, but the minimum wait for Jason was at like 12:30. It was 90 minutes, and at that point, I'm like, I'm tired. I've been screaming for the whole weekend. I just got over being sick, and I got a long ass drive home tomorrow. I'm going to bed.
See, for me, I think I probably would have wanted to do what you did and focus more. If I wasn't seeing them all, I would focus on the original stuff.
Yeah.
Because it's unexpected. I would have just done the original things first. Now, I probably would have skipped Fallout and done Jason or Terrifier instead, but it probably worked out pretty good for you guys as far as weight, so that's cool.
Yeah, I wasn't going to do the dolls because I don't do dolls. Fuck.
Oh, I would have done that. I would have done that because they're
but
scary.
I totally could have done Grave of Flesh, but again, just at that point, because I also did one of the shows, one of the
Yeah,
there's a bunch of lesbians, so they called it. Oh, it's time for the aerial scissoring show.
Oh, perfect! I would have gone to that.
Yeah, so we went to that one, and then I was like, okay, I'm tired and I got a long drive, blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
But I totally would have done Grave of Flesh if I had like the speed pass. I would have tried to get to Jason and Terrifier. Freddy's was full on like always top of the list for like time waits, but I have no interest in Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah, same.
I'm not gonna do dolls because I fucking hate dolls. And I'm not gonna do WWE because I'm just not into WWE.
Yeah, I thought that was a dumb choice, but whatever.
But yeah, the scare zones, the costumes. Oh man, first entering in through, you see this giant raven man, and I'm like, Burb! It's a Burb! I like Burbs!
That's funny.
But the costumes were on point. The radioactive 1920s prohibition actors were like so much fun. It was a good time, and I'm looking forward to going back. I'm definitely going back.
See, Zach? See? Zach, see? Telling you.
Yeah. I'm going to Japan.
Next year.
Next year we can plan that.
So I'm trying to think if Zach and I have been doing anything that even compares to any of that stuff, and I don't think so. I mean,
I think we did something pretty important.
Well, important. And for us,
I didn't say it was interesting. I said it was important.
Well, okay. It was interesting for us. We did do another 48-hour project.
Yeah.
And I thought for some reason I thought I'd talk to you about it, but I guess we haven't. This year's 48 was. I don't think we have.
I don't think we have. Sure.
No, yeah. I don't recall it, so it'll be like hearing it brand new even if you had talked to me about it.
So real quick before we go to that, I want to answer Sydney's question in the chat. She asks what we think of highest to lowest. I think I'm probably the only one who saw it.
Yeah.
And to be brief on it, it's doo-doo. It's not good. Denzel's not good in it. The score is terrible. I think the directing is bad. It feels like a Hallmark movie. That's it. I hated it. So this year was a little different, and actually it worked out really well. I didn't do any of the writing this year.
Yeah, because you got an in-house writer now.
Yeah, Crystal co-wrote with me last year, and she just took over the entirety of the writing duties this year, and she wrote a great little script for us that was like perfect for the resources that we had. And we drew mockumentary or medical film. Now, someone, I'm not saying any names, when they made the title card, put mockumentary, which is the one we claimed, but should have put both, because we did both. We did a mockumentary that was also a medical film.
Well, somebody had stepped out of the room
Interesting.
And someone was left to their own devices. So
Yeah.
no,
You
and
have to be
realistically,
supervised at all times, Stephen. You know this.
realistically, someone was like, "Well, we need to do this. Let me go ahead and put it on the timeline because we did need to do that."
But at the end of the day, we made a very fun little movie. We had some, outside of Crystal doing full writing this time, we had a new actor who was awesome. She did a really good job. So it was a good time. It was, as always, we had some technical difficulties, but nothing that really locked down the shoot. You know, we had we lost a very expensive microphone during the shoot. That good news is we're getting it replaced after some stressful hemming and hawing. Because it was new, basically. It was under warranty.
It wasn't like a cheap mic. I mean, it was a flagship mic.
Yeah, this is like a $700 microphone, so it should not have failed, but it did. So that was really the biggest issue that we had, honestly. The actors were awesome. Like I said, the script was great. We had a pretty cool location that we shot the entirety of the movie in it, except for one closing scene, two closing scenes that we shot here at my house. So stuff was easy. And Tina.
And the opening.
Yeah. So Tina, if you want to stick, I'll show the movie to you after the stream. But yeah, it's not out for public again because I never put these things out for public right away because I think I'm gonna drop this with some edits into some film festivals.
Well,
already did it.
Okay, how the changes we talked about go?
Good.
Okay.
There's such minor stuff. It took me like 20 minutes.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing we need to redo is the sound.
Which I did. It literally took part of it took like 5 minutes. It was easy.
Oh. All right.
Yeah, it was nothing to it. So yeah, that was the biggest thing we've done. Other than that, just seeing some movies. This next couple of weeks are about to be very wild.
This is
for
the
me.
Last of the calm period.
Yeah, well, we've got Halloween coming up, so we'll be planning haunt trips and stuff like that. But the Nashville Film Festival starts on Thursday. I will be I will be, as per usual every year, filming all of the Creator Conference panels. So I'm there all day, from morning to night on Friday.
That's going to be a rough Friday for you, sir.
It's going to be a rough Friday for me. And then moving forward, I think we have about 8 films booked to see during the festival. And then overlapping the Nashville Film Festival, right at the end of the Nashville Film Festival, Fantastic Fest in Austin, Texas starts, which Crystal and I are both covering virtually. And I think between the two of us, we have something like 18 films to watch.
Good.
From that festival. Yeah. So these next few weeks about to be crazy. And then on top of that, we all have the 12 Hours of Terror, which is hosted right here, where we watch 12 straight hours of horror movies. I can't wait for that. That's always a fun thing. And then Zach and I will also have the additional 12 Hours of Terror at our local art house theater.
Yeah, so this like 2 weeks later.
October is about to be a wild month, but it's like one of my favorite months of the year, so who cares?
Rocky Horror Picture Show on Halloween.
Rocky Horror Picture Show on Halloween. Friday night, we're seeing The Room at midnight. So
it's the last of the calm times, because for me, immediately after Halloween, I get a week, and then I'm in Japan. So, it's the last.
We'll sleep in January. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
It'll be fine. So, yeah, it's been a wild time. So, hopefully we can manage some other YouTube streams moving forward. But this month is about to be pretty chaotic. So, stick with us and we'll roll with the punches. All right, so let's see. In the chat, I think I will have to agree with you. Okay, so, yeah. Sydney also did not like High Soloist. High Soloist was very disappointing.
It seems to be like either it's absolutely amazing, as good as the original, or a giant piece of shit. There seems to be no middle ground.
Blasphemy. Anyone saying it's as good as the original, that's blasphemy. That's bullshit. That's nonsense. Sorry.
I haven't seen it either.
It's not good. It's really not good.
One thing I needed to comment on is the hilarity of one of Zach's movies already being pushed for Film Ball.
Yeah, let's talk about that when we hit.
Okay, you want to talk about some bullshit? Okay, please continue.
So with that in mind, because I didn't even print it up, so I'm going to Box Office Mojo right now.
Oh, I got it open if you want to do the top.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead and do it then if you have it open, because I didn't get a chance to put it in my notes.
Yeah, so this weekend top 10, at number 10 is The Sound of Music. It made $1.6 million. It's the 60th anniversary, put on by Fathom Events. Number 9 is Spinal Tap 2, The End Continues. It's its first week out. It made $1.6 million.
I heard a lot of people say, like, they didn't even know this was in theaters.
Yeah.
I wanted to go see it the other day.
What? Yeah.
I just couldn't make the timing work. I'd seen The Long Walk, and I was thinking I might stick for it, but the showings are very low, so I didn't get to yet. I want to see it though.
At number 8 is Freakier Friday. It's number 6 on its week number 6 for it. It made $2.1 million this weekend, a total gross of $91.1 million. At number 7 is Hamilton, the 2025 re-release. It made $2.2 million. Its second week, it's grossed so far $14.9 million. At number 6 is Weapons. It grossed $2.7 million this weekend. Its total gross after 6 weeks is $147.4 million.
Can we talk about Weapons? I don't think we've talked about Weapons.
Have we?
No.
Has everybody seen it?
Yeah.
All right. Well, if you feel passionate, sir, have your say. Go ahead.
Yo, this movie's fucking great.
I enjoyed it.
Nice. I
heard a mixed reception from your other half, so I had my knives out going.
Oh, who, Nico?
Yeah, Nico was like, "Yo, this movie sucks." And I was like, "You're fucking wrong, sir."
I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go ahead and disagree with that.
Yeah.
Because it's like it feels anticlimactic to talk about it a month later, but Weapons is really good, and Weapons is it's broken records for as far as box office for an R-rated horror film. Yeah.
The thing about Nico is if you have not a single character that he can actually fucking root for, he's gonna hate it. And to be fair, most of the characters in this movie are complete dickwads.
I mean, sure, but most of the characters in this film are trying to simply find children and save them.
Yeah.
They have problems for sure. Like, one of them's a fucking raging alcoholic, but I still like her. Like,
I mean, I agree with that.
She's not murdering children.
She's not,
you know?
She's not unlikable. She's just problematic
she's
far
got
as being
issues,
an alcoholic.
I would still say she's likable.
Yeah.
Another character's kind of a dickhole, but he still has true intentions. Like, he still has true intentions of, like, I just want to find my son. He's kind of a brash.
Yeah, like, honestly,
about
Nico's favorite character was Thanos. It was like, Roland had the only decent character in the movie aside from the little kid.
I really like our screening of it. Like, so we went, I think it was opening night, yeah.
I believe so, yeah.
There were moments in our theater where something would happen, people would laugh at it because it's not scary, or it kind of comes off weird or off. So their natural reaction was to laugh at it, and then something serious happens, and they spun on a dime, and you could hear people gasp and shut up like that. And it was incredible to see their just range of reactions go from one end to the other.
Honestly, for me, I'll watch it again just so I can watch that last scene. Spoilers a little bit.
I love that last scene so much.
It's so good, yeah.
I'm just like, the running.
I love how it's like, and here's the catharsis release, and then the last 20 seconds, actually, it feels like this super Stephen King thing, and it's not Stephen King. Like,
the whole movie honestly has Stephen King vibes. It just
Yes.
does. It does. But anytime you set something in a small town with a quirky cast of characters, that's Stephen King's jam. So it just feels like him. Yeah. So you guys have a week. Speaking of that, before next week's show, to watch The Long Walk, for real. Seriously, you need to get to this so we can talk about it.
I'm going this weekend. KJ is a huge fan of Stephen King. She's read the book several times. And she's like, I want to go. And then she told me today, it's like, hey, I'm sorry I've been delaying on this. You can go and see it without me. So I'm like, bye, bitch. I'm just going to go. Because I'm not going to wait until it's like down to one screening a day. Like,
yeah, that's going to suck. And the movie, sadly,
it's not doing that well.
It's bombing. It's bombing. And, you know, spoilers for the discussion next week, but you could see it on my Letterboxd. I gave it a 4.5. I love this movie. I love it. It's probably going to be in contention for my second favorite horror movie, if you call it a horror movie, of the year.
Damn, this is going against Sinners. Okay,
it's going against Sinners, and it's going against
Bring Her Back.
Bring Her Back. Yeah.
Damn.
I think Bring Her Back might still edge it out for a couple of reasons, but we'll talk about it on Wednesday.
Isn't it crazy that like our top fives are just straight horror movies?
It's fucking great. It's great. It's great. I love it. And speaking of horror, in the chat, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the original one, the greatest horror movie of all time.
That's a tough one.
I don't know if I'm going to say greatest of all time, but definitely top 5. Probably top 2 or 3.
Oh God, it comes down to like preference. Like, because some days I'm like, man, TCM is incredible, and other days I'm like, I'm kind of feeling Halloween, and other times I'm feeling.
It literally.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre definitely deserves like its accolades for what it brought to the horror genre, but again, it's all about preference. Like, I, for one, tend to gravitate towards more paranormal horror, but I love a good slasher. So yeah,
I think for me,
preference.
I can easily go to Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Halloween, and Dawn of the Dead for my top 3 horror films of all time. And I think all 3 of those are as good as the other one. It's just what day of the week is it? Yeah. What day of the week is it? You know?
What did I have for breakfast today? That's going to
exactly. What is my mood? If it's in the fall and the leaves are blowing in the grass and stuff like that, it's Halloween. If it's in the middle of the summer,
like middle summer, yeah, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, 100%.
Yeah, exactly. So it's almost like seasonal, you know. And then Dawn of the Dead is almost like winter because you're inside. You're like, it's too hot, it's too cold outside, so I'm going to the mall. You know?
And then John Carpenter's The Thing goes, hello.
How you doing? But you know what? You know what's funny? Outside? But you know what's funny though? You know how I justify that is because The Thing is absolutely a horror movie. But if I need to flatten things out a little bit and make it easier for myself, I'll call it a sci-fi movie. That's how that works. I
go horror sci-fi.
Yeah, not the weapons is okay, but you didn't like the
internet or something.
Not that you're losing internet. Heaven forbid. All right, so coming out this week, there's some heavy hitters hitting.
Wait, hold on.
Oh, okay, go.
We only got to number 6.
Oh crap! All right, yeah, because Zach stopped us to talk about weapons.
All right, I'll try and blast through these. At number 5 is Toy Story's re-release. It grossed $3.4 million opening weekend for it. At number 4 is The Long Walk. Its opening weekend, $11.7 million so far. At number 3 opening weekend is Downton Abbey, the grand finale, which is $18.1 million richer right now. At number 2 is The Conjuring Last Rites. It grossed $25.6 million in its second week. Its grand total right now is $130.5 million. And at number 1 opening week, Demon Slayer Infinity Castle. It grossed $70.6 million this weekend.
Nice. It was actually a decent weekend for movies. Nothing was super huge, but there was a pretty good spread as far as money. So this weekend you have some choices. You have Him, a horror movie opening, which I am very hyped to see. If you're in it for,
I'm a little nervous about that one. I'll be all real.
Well, what's interesting is as far as Rotten Tomato rating, there's an embargo in place, so there's no
Yeah, there's
no
no
Rotten Tomatoes reviews.
there's a embargo up until Thursday,
Yeah, yeah.
and we're getting reviews today for a film next week, One Battle After Another, and those reviews
Uh-huh.
are, oh my god, insane.
So also this week,
Hi, Nico.
if you want more of a romantic thing, then there's A Big Bold Beautiful Journey currently on Rotten Tomatoes. What is this noise? I'm looking at my screen. Hey,
Somebody's moving their camera, and the mic's
Ah.
attached to the camera.
This A Big Bold Beautiful Journey. Like I think it looks like in the trailer, it looks beautiful, but 45% on Rotten Tomatoes right now.
I feel like it's going to be a Cloud Atlas situation where it looks beautiful, but it's going to kind of like fizzle out after a couple of weeks.
Hey,
And
I like
also-
Cloud Atlas.
Cloud Atlas is not good. Sorry.
Hey, I
It's
like
not.
it. Where's
So-
that 4K?
Is Predators opening this week? Is that what I'm
Where
seeing?
is Predators?
Like I see it as opening this weekend, but I didn't know that was a thing that was happening. Is that
hang on.
correct?
Wait, no. Hang on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, where is this movie? All of a sudden, it's just gone.
Box Office Mojo shows it opening this weekend, but I've seen
Limited
zero marketing.
It's November
weekend,
7th.
Oh, so we have a limited opening this weekend.
Did it
in
get
certain-
pushed?
I feel like it got pushed,
I
but it's a little concerning as far as our film ball game goes when that movie's jumping around like it is.
So, oh wait, you're thinking of Predators, which is
Which is
a
what I said.
documentary.
Yeah.
It's a documentary about
Oh, is that what that is?
child
Yeah.
predators. It
This
is not Predator Badlands.
This
Oh,
is.
got it.
I'm Chris Hansen. Have a seat.
Oh
that's
God,
it.
Chris Hansen! And then
Chris
shoots himself.
Hansen's back. He's
Yeah.
back. Oh wow.
Yes.
All right, so that's what you got.
There wasn't
I'm
any
seeing,
cookies.
I'm seeing both him and A Big Bold Beautiful Journey. I'm seeing both those Thursday, so I'll let you guys know.
I'll be
How
there
that-
for him, I guess,
Yeah,
because peer pressure works.
it does. It's my Tina. This is my favorite thing to do right now. Is just buy tickets to a movie.
And just send it to him.
Yeah, like Regal has that button. You just hit this button, send this to a friend, and it sends your seat to him. And I just send it to Zach. I'm like, hey, baby.
Dude,
Here you go.
Like, it wasn't even great seats, and I'm sitting there like, you know what I'll do? I'll get a nice seat in the second row. And now, like, I woke up the next day and went, yo, if I show up and I sit like far away from them, I'm gonna look like a dickhole. Let me
Well,
just get the
the
seat.
problem is my preferred seat. The row was taken, like in the middle.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the hell? These people took my seats.
Yeah, I
Sons
was
of
just
bitches.
gonna get like the center and the middle, and then I was like, no, don't do that. That's gonna be like a dick move.
So we had to take some seats kind of off to the side, which sucks.
Speaking
what are you
of
gonna
great seats, Steven, I'm sending you a picture of where I was seated for My Chemical Romance concert.
All right. So moving on, and this is why I wasn't so concerned about a script, because we literally haven't talked in so long that I knew this was going to happen. But before we could do anything else, we need to do a little film ball update.
Yes. All right. So wrapping up Summer Film Ball, I'm pretty much calling all of the Summer Film Ball numbers. The few movies that are trickling in are not going to bring in enough money to fill in the gaps that you're about to see.
Got it.
All right. So for Discord game number 2, that's Adam, Crystal, Steven, and Kevin. And number 4 is Kevin with $600.1 million. Steven in third with $653.9 million. In second place is Crystal with $788 million. And in first place is Adam with $911 million.
Pretty much as expected, because he had the big ones. He had
Yeah.
all the big boys.
Like, Steven, you called it pretty much person for person, because you got the prediction 100%.
Nailed it.
And the other Discord game, in sixth place is Samantha with $226.6 million. In fifth place is Frenchie with $390.9 million. In fourth place is Marcus with $391.9 million. In third place is Nick with $543 million. Second place is Steven with $577.4 million.
Damn it!
And in first place, you just missed her, was Crystal with $804.2 million.
Son of a bitch! I was robbed.
And then for our game, in fifth place was Nathan with $453.3 million.
Nathan be losing.
In fourth place was Steven.
Son of a bitch.
$485.9 million. In third place is Zach with $654.3 million.
Hey, I kicked Steven's ass. That's the
You did. The difference between you and Steven was $168.3 million.
Eat it.
Bullshit.
In second place is me, and you gotta listen to this total because it is. I didn't plan it this way, and it's amazing. I'm in second place with $666.6 million.
Damn.
Cursed.
Evil.
Or lucky.
But it's okay. The statue stays. The trophy stays with us because in first place is Nico with $680.9 million.
That was a close game between you two. I don't think anybody expected it to be that close.
Between the three of us, so between Nico, me, and Zach, the spread of difference was $26.6 million.
That's wild.
Yeah. For full transparency, I do have one more week of Honey Don't. Zach, you have 2 more weeks of Toxic Avenger, but don't count on making up those couple million because this last week of Toxic Avenger brought in 240,000.
And I'm pretty sure Toxic Avenger's already pulled from theater.
Yeah, I would be surprised.
It got my money. Okay, I went and saw it.
It was a good time.
It was actually a pretty good time.
Steven, you have 2 weeks left of caught stealing. So again, not near enough to make up those differences. The only thing that I could possibly see changing is in one of the Discord games, the difference between Frenchie and Marcus is 981,000, and Frenchie still has 1 week of 2 weeks of Toxic Avengers, which she's below Marcus. Again, I don't think that's going to happen. Yeah. Marcus still has 2 weeks of caught stealing. So
yeah, that's not going to change.
These are the set numbers.
Yeah, that sounds good. That sounds accurate to me.
And then for a very quick update on everybody's current game, right now, I only have the Discord game that you sent me, which you still need to send me how much people paid for the movies.
I have bad news for you.
Oh, no. Am I just going to have to bullshit?
I don't think we have it for that game. Yeah.
Do you recall anybody who did not spend all their money?
No, I think everybody spent their money.
Okay.
Yeah, I would have made note. I'll double check, but I'm pretty sure everybody spent their money.
Okay. I won't be able to do the return on investment analysis, but at the very least, people won't be starting out with negative $100 million.
Yeah.
Okay. So right now, the only one who has a movie out is Frenchie. So she's leading the pack. And then for our game, the only one who has a movie out is Steven. $104.9 million.
That's what's up. So I will send you the other game. Crystal took the notes on that, and she's going to send me her notes. She just said they're unreadable, so she's got to translate them, and then she'll send them your way so you have those. But her and Nathan both will be very unhappy if I don't talk about that game. So I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to talk about it right now, and then it's going to be the end of it. I'm not talking about it again. So I decided to experiment with that game because I'm playing in so many games, and I have never played a game where I played for the wild cards before. So I decided, you know what? I'm gonna play for the wild cards. So I got a few little tiny movies, and then I put my money into. I ended up getting 3 of the wild cards. But I'm as good at spinning that wheel as I am at fucking rolling dice. I should have known better. I got nothing. Crystal ended up, and she is so excited for you to have this information, Tina. She got the 4th wild card draw for $1, and that was Wicked.
Everybody's buying Wicked for $1.
Yes. She should probably have the greatest return on investment of any game in the history of the game.
Nathan's return on investment was Wicked for $1.
Yeah. But on top of that, since I wasn't playing for the other movies, I was fighting for the big ones and fighting for the wild cards. No one was bidding against her, so she still ended up with 14 movies at $1 a piece.
God.
Including like Demon Slayer, which made $80 million opening weekend. So it's going to be very interesting, that game, because her only competition is, I don't remember who it is now, but you'll know when you get the notes, whoever got Avatar maybe. But
Yeah.
I think she's going to dominate the fuck out of that game because she has all the little tiny movies for $1 a piece. And because at the end of the game she was by herself, she was the only one with money left, she ended up spending $74 on him because that's what she had left.
There you go.
It's wild. It's wild. So it's going to be very interesting to see how that goes. Yeah. So I'm very sad about that. I probably will be lucky to break $50 million in that game, if I even break that, because I got tiny little movies. Fucking Chainsaw Man and like $28 or something for Chainsaw Man.
I'm just saying, an anime did good at the box office this weekend.
Yeah, but it wasn't Demon Slayer, sir. Demon Slayer did good at the box office.
Yeah. Chainsaw Man is... I'm hype. I'm going.
I know you are.
You're going to be hype when you see season 1. You're going to be like, damn,
Well,
where have I been?
Bring it to me because I might as well watch it and go see the damn movie and give myself that $1 at the theater. What the hell? Bullshit, man. Bullshit. All right.
Watch Chainsaw Man. You're like, I hate this. I'm gonna be like, you're fucking wrong, sir.
All right, so we don't have a lot of time left. We've been going almost an hour already, but I knew we would because Tina did cool stuff, and I wanted to hear about
I finally actually rejected the hermit lifestyle for a couple of weeks.
Exactly.
You want to know what I got from it? COVID.
What? COVID. Yeah. So I want to talk about one movie though before I go into Blu-rays for the week. And that is Anaconda, because we have made so many jokes about Anaconda. What a stupid idea, what a stupid movie. Because it was a garbage movie to begin with, and this remake, whatever. And in our other game, Crystal got it for $1, and everybody was laughing at her, saying it's probably going to get pushed, whatever. Well, the trailer for Anaconda came out today, and it is
good.
It is not what any of us expected. And let's watch it right now. Because Zach hasn't seen it, so let's watch it right now, and we'll discuss it. So let me just bring...
Okay.
Has he seen it?
Yeah, he's seen it.
Okay. All right, so let's see.
Can Steven do it?
We got a bot in the chat.
Boy, let the blind man do what he's got to do. All right.
I'm not even going to go to YouTube. You're just going to go straight to...
It's right here. What the fuck?
It's right here. Look at that frame rate. Oof.
Why is the frame rate so bad?
Oh my god. This is what happens when you don't go to... There's no sound either.
Well, because I'm queuing it up. Zach, I swear, one of these days you're gonna do this stuff, and I'm literally gonna come through here and punch you square in the balls.
No, it's fun. It's funny because I could just roast you. You just roast you. Oh, look at him go. Oh no, he took it down. Hey, I set up your sound system again.
Hey, we got to talk about that too.
Well, while he's setting that up, Steam got a sound system again.
Oh, we had to be prepared for the 12 hours of terror. It is important.
It's like soundbar prices are outrageous right now. So, when in doubt, literally just get a whole sound system for the same price of a stupid soundbar. It's literally at the same price or cheaper.
I mean, pretty much. And for what I spent, it sounds pretty damn good.
Yeah.
You can't complain. Well, I mean, we can always complain.
I can complain, like, you can tell a sound difference because your place isn't carpeted and it has a slight echo to it and it's a bigger room and, you know, it's
Do you not have any kind of rugs to help even absorb a little bit?
I have a rug, but I mean it's still mostly not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Carpeted, so it is
you
what
can
it is.
tell a audio difference, but you know, and the subwoofer could be a little tighter.
Yeah, it's a little muddy, but overall though, it's for anybody who's not.
Oh yeah, I got a subwoofer right here. See that?
Yeah.
For anybody who's not an asshole, it'll be fine.
Yeah, it's totally fine.
For somebody like Zach who's an asshole.
No, I look at it like it's totally fine. Like, unless you're a snob, you're not going to notice these things.
All right, let's do this. Hopefully, it'll be better here.
Oh, you hit the wrong button.
2.
You don't say the last. It's okay.
Anaconda.
I don't want to wait, man.
Doug, what are you talking about?
Let's do it. Let's reboot Anaconda.
Yes.
Wait.
What?
This is going to be the adventure of a lifetime. We've dreamed of making this movie ever since we were kids.
What does it cost to get this thing made?
$2.5 million.
We've approved a loan for up to $9,400.
Yes. We're going to shoot it indie style.
Run and gun.
We need a riverboat, a script, a snake handler, and a real snake. Claire, you and I will star in it.
I love you, Derek.
Kenny, you shoot it.
Here we go.
Doug, you direct.
Just like Jurassic
Action! Put your face right up next to the snake.
No.
Maybe it'll be okay.
Howdy.
This is Anaconda. And we no longer have a snake for our snake movie. We have to go out in the jungle and find another one.
What is that?
Oh my.
My Anaconda! We're in the middle of the jungle and we are being hunted! My Anaconda! Now we die! My Anaconda! It's okay, you're safe, I'm here! Holy! My Anaconda! Keep rolling! Anaconda don't want none unless you...
He's dead.
Oh no. What are we gonna do?
What if we use Doug as bait to get back to the boat?
That's a really smart idea.
Doug would have wanted this.
I'm not sure he would have wanted this.
Oh my god, the snake.
Yeah,
He's alive.
I thought you checked his pulse! He did! Doug! He's right behind you! What the hell is going on there? It's a long story! Run!
I'm going to have so much fun during this movie.
So we're just doing Tropic Thunder. We're just doing Tropic Thunder.
I think Tropic Thunder is a very different thing.
I mean, sure, but this reeks of Tropic Thunder.
You're something. See, this is why you can't talk about comedy with Zach. This looks fun to me. This looks really
like,
fun.
where's
to
the
me.
jokes?
I don't know. I think it looks very fun to me.
I think it's going to be a fun-ass time. I think it's definitely going to be making fun of itself.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
100%. And making fun of the original film.
Yeah.
Now, if you're someone who doesn't find Jack Black funny and doesn't find Paul Rudd funny, you are going to be bored. But I actually think both of them are very fun. Well, Zach, when we talk about comedy and music, do we go to Zach?
No, you shouldn't go to me. You shouldn't go to me at all. And I'm saying that. Then again, if I do say a comedy is funny, that's typically a glowing recommendation.
The other thing about this movie, and I am weak to this, and I've said it before, and I will say it again, if it is a movie about making movies, I'm in. I am in. So I was sold right away because this is not what I thought it was going to be. I thought we were literally just getting probably a spoofy, campy.
Yeah, I thought they were just going to remake it and call
Anaconda
it
remake. Yeah,
they literally look at the audience and go, "We're going to just remake it."
Yeah. So I'm happy that it wasn't that. This is not what I expected. So maybe this is how it's going to be because 2/3 of this particular audience think it's going to be fun.
Yeah.
And here's the fun part: is Zach's actually going to go because I'm going to send him. I'm going
You're
to
going to ticket him?
I hate
Yeah,
how
exactly.
you say that, and I'm like, no, yeah, I probably will. Yeah. Like, why does it got to be Sony, man? They make bad movies.
Sometimes they do. Sometimes
Name the last good Sony movie.
Well, I'd have to go look.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Once again, it'll be a 2 out of 3 vote on it, but K-pop Demon Hunter was Sony.
That was Netflix, and that
It
was
was Sony.
Animation.
Yeah,
Animation.
that was a Netflix purchase of a Sony animation film. So, yeah,
I'm gonna go
Yeah.
Netflix for that.
it's actually good.
It is
See?
not my
Well,
thing.
hey, at least you have one agreement here. Sydney says Anaconda is boring in the chat.
Well, I hope she
So-
means this one and not the original.
I'm assuming
The
because
original's
that's what,
boring too.
the original is a bad movie, but that I can laugh at because there's a couple of scenes I think are funny, but not enough for me to actually own it in my collection. But
You watch it once every 20 years and you go,
oh yeah, that was bad. Oh yeah, that was not good. Well, good, Tina. You and I are correct on this.
Yeah.
Damn it. All right, so if you want to pick up something on the physical media front this week, there's some pretty good choices. There's a Terminator 2 film collection 4K.
pass.
Terminator 2 is not a good 4K, but it's there if you want it. This is Spinal Tap is in a 4K digipack. I'll pick that up.
Isn't that
Dark Knight I don't think no, not anymore. It used to be Criterion, but no, I don't think this one is.
Are you sure?
I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe it is.
I was about to say Criterion. That's Criterion.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Well, Criterion. That's interesting because I thought someone else was getting that, especially because of the sequel. But hey, that's great. I love the Criterion. Their like DVD release of it. I had it forever. So the Dark Knight trilogy is out in a library case collection that is very nice looking, but I already have those.
Very expensive.
It is very expensive. Krull is out in a 4K steelbook. I love that movie. It's campy and stupid. Halloween it says it's out, but on checking it is in pre-order, which is bullshit. But Halloween 1, 2, and 3 are coming out in matching Amazon exclusive steelbooks, and that kind of hurts me a little bit.
Yo, that artwork sucks.
I kind of want them because
Have
they
you
all
seen
match.
This artwork? It sucks.
Yeah, I saw it. Well, I didn't pre-order them because something else came out. We'll talk about it in a second. Let's see. Anything else of worth mentioning? Cinderella Man is out in a 4K. Speak No Evil is out in a 4K. And there's a Hellbender limited edition. So there you go. That's what's out. So something else came out in pre-order today. Zach, did you get it?
I mean, Tron Legacy is out.
Today? Because it's
Yeah.
on all right. Well, all right.
Pretty sure Tron came out too. So.
Oh, all right. And that Tron restoration is.
I waited for reviews to make sure, but the reviews came out and they're like, "Holy shit!"
I was going to say the video that we saw of it looked like the restoration was pretty
Well,
awesome.
I mean, they did this comparison where they went and scanned the original negative, and then the restoration, which the original negative is going to be grayed out. It's not going to be color graded. It's not going to look a certain way. But man, that restoration, night and day difference is just incredible.
For sure. So anyway, the thing that actually took my money today, and Zach's being coy about it because I don't know if he actually got it or not, but I did. Is I've been waiting for the X trilogy to come out in a single
Would you
box.
buy it?
I did.
Okay, I was gonna wait.
No, I just pre-ordered it. I'm like, nah, I'm gonna get it.
Oh,
Uh,
I texted Steven this, but I don't think I told Zach. So at Dragon Con, I saw a Pearl cosplay, and I was like, "Oh my god, I love your Pearl!" And she gasps at me. She looks. She gets excited. She goes, "You're a star!" And she hands me a gold star.
That's hilarious.
Please,
See,
I'm a star.
I think I'm not as thrilled with the packaging as I could have been.
It's fine, but I don't know. I expected a little bit more.
It's fine, but I am excited for the 64-page book that's in it. Some of the extras I'm interested in. I am interested in the commentaries that are on it. I wish there was a Ty West commentary, though.
Yeah.
That's fucked. That the
There's
director of the
director of
film didn't.
photography and production designer commentary, but there's not a writer-director commentary. Come on.
And maybe it's not on them. Maybe he just doesn't do it, because I was talking with Crystal about this earlier, and I'm like, Steven Spielberg doesn't do commentaries, and
I mean,
Quentin Tarantino doesn't do commentaries.
It's still pretty light on extras. They're like 90 minutes of extras, not including commentaries, and I'm like, yeah, that's for all 3 movies, though.
Yeah, no, I agree. But here's okay. So hear me out. If you're going to own them in your collection, anyway.
Yes, I'm going to purchase.
So if you go and buy them, you're probably going to spend $25 on them, brand new each. So I'll spend the extra 25 and get the extras in the cool box in the book. That's what it is.
Sure. The thing I'm waiting on is this an A24 shop exclusive, or will this be available for purchase at like Barnes and Noble, where shit will go on sale?
Yeah, I didn't see it up for pre-order anywhere else. So
and that's why I'm like, I'm gonna wait a day or two, just to see, because
I went ahead and got it.
I mean, because worst case is that no, it is an A24 shop exclusive, and then I'm gonna go and put that in my cart, and then I'm gonna get Stop Making Sense and put that in my cart, because that shit is just impossible to find in a store.
Yeah, that one's kind of hard to find,
and it's expensive as fuck. That one's $55. I don't. I'm not. It's not like I'm like, this price. I'm more like, I don't know. I guess I expected just a little bit more.
But can I?
Set.
Well, okay. So here's the one thing I'll say about that is, I almost always have that reaction with what A24 puts out.
Yeah.
Like the Midsommar book is real cool and stuff.
Dude,
but
the Midsommar one is like a black stain on that shelf. It is like a beautiful presentation
with nothing.
Else.
Yeah,
nothing else.
And then I have a few others.
Theme selection button on the main menu. Okay?
I have Lamb. I have the A24 release of Lamb, which is a weird movie that I love. Pretty basic, and they've got that stupid barcode on the spine, which I don't understand the point.
Yeah, they have 2 series sets of movies. They got the one where the barcode's on, and then they got like the Midsommar giant box one, which is the X trilogy is going to be in that. But it's only like 5 or 6 movies. But not all the movies, but only some.
Yeah, so I have this same reaction you're having right now. I have every time, every single time. I have yet to get a box set from them that I'm like, damn, this is premium. This is perfect. This is Criterion levels of. It doesn't happen. It just doesn't happen.
If that Midsommar had the bonus, I think we would be there, because it is a beautiful book. It is.
We would be there. Yeah.
Genuinely a beautiful book that is premium packaging.
But when you look at that basic ass Blu-ray release of Midsommar, and it actually has extras on it, they're not many, but it has something.
It has like one thing.
Hey, that's one more thing than I have in my $45 limited edition.
Yeah, but that's bullshit. A Blu-ray and not a 4K.
Still, why couldn't I have that one thing?
I agree. I guess the only thing is it's a rights thing. I mean, I wish they would just come out and explain this and just say,
me too.
Hey, here's why we couldn't get this. Or, hey, we tried. Nobody wanted, nobody was making a documentary while they were filming it. Or I would rather just them say, this is all the material we were able to get for this release. I'd be like, that's all they were able to get?
I mean,
As opposed to just
I
speculating.
I feel like Ari Aster is on the damn A24 podcast every time you turn around. So I know that guy will talk about his shit. They could have, they could have done interviews, could have done something. But, Anyway.
Even an introduction from him. Going,
something.
Hey, everybody, hope you enjoy Pearl.
So with that in mind,
would have been something.
I'm just glad to finally own the movies and have them in my collection because I would watch them. I know they're streaming, but I don't care. I would watch them more if they're on a disc in my player. That's just how I am. I'm old-fashioned that way, I guess.
I mean, at least we're getting a Dolby Vision and Dolby Atmos.
Exactly.
There, because I was pissed when it's like Maxine came out in 4K and it's a 5:1 mix, and then on HBO Max it has the Atmos, and I'm going, well, hang on.
Right?
Something's missing.
Right? All right. Tina's about to fall asleep on us. So we should probably bring this thing to an end. Next week, look for us to be talking about The Long Walk, because some people are going to see it. We didn't really get into it, but we did lose an icon yesterday in the passing of Robert Redford. And it's funny because I kind of did want to talk about it because I think when we talk about like the most important people in cinema, we always go to Spielberg, we go to Scorsese, or Hitchcock. But it's weird that Robert Redford is almost never in the conversation. It's weird to me. And when you look at his body of work, he's done some of my favorite movies of all time. He's also been an Oscar-winning director, and he gave us the hub of independent cinema. He gave us the Sundance Film Festival because he's an advocate for independent film. So I think it was big that we lost him. So it's worth noting. Do you guys have a favorite Redford film? Because I do.
Jeremiah Johnson.
All right.
I'd have to think on it. Because my mom loved Robert Redford. Sorry, just going back to conversations of which one she'd rather bang, Robert Redford or Sam Elliott, and just trauma.
So while she deals with that childhood trauma, I'll say that I always go to 3 Days of the Condor. I love that movie. It's one of my favorite spy movies of all time, and he's not even a spy in the movie. He's a book nerd, which I think is really cool. And then the one thing I'll say, if you're listening to this and you're like thinking about what has he done lately, it's not the most recent, but I think the movie that I like to think of him as retiring on is fantastic. It's called Old Man and a Gun, and it has him and Sissy Spacek, and it's fantastic. Everybody should go watch that movie. I randomly saw that because of Pushing 100 in the theater, and it's so good.
And if you want another Robert Redford film that came out, God, it's been 13 years now, but if you want to push yourself, try All Is Lost.
All right.
I remember watching A River Runs Through It and just bawling, so maybe that one.
It's a good one. It's unfortunate that a particular generation of people only know him as the bad guy from a Marvel movie.
Yeah.
I forgot
he was
in that.
I mean, he was absolutely fine in it, but it's a Marvel movie. There wasn't room for him to be amazing. He did good, you know. He's done so many other better movies.
It was a paycheck, and you know it was a paycheck.
Probably.
I'll tell you one of the movies that I just got sick of watching. It's probably a good movie in retrospect, but Barefoot in the Park is the one my mom would watch constantly.
I would need to revisit on that one. I haven't seen that since, I don't know, it's probably been 20 years or more.
Yeah.
He's done a lot of cool spy movies. I think Sneakers is another really good one to watch from the 90s. And that's him leading a group, like a team of spies. That's really fun. So, yeah, that's about it. Let's bring this thing to an end. Tina, where do we find you on the internet?
You can find me on most major social medias.
Not the social.
Social medias. Cheddar Popper. ChedrPoppr.
Zacky boy.
You can find me on Instagram, Master of the Matrix 91. You can find me on Steam and Discord as a dangerous mute lunatic, and you can always find me on Letterboxd when I occasionally post that I saw something, because it's been a hot minute since it's been to the theater, but Master Z91.
So you can find me mostly on TikTok. I've been a little bit scarce there too because of life things, but I'm trying to get back moving into that. I have rebranded, so it's the.film.doc over there, and my other platforms will be changing to that very soon too. So go over there and look at movie stuff. Anyway, we'll see everybody next week.
Bye, everybody.